Jacob here. You're on this video because you're serious and you're in serious need of generating some extra cash, right? I can remember when I was in your position, frantically scrambling on Google, consuming every info product I could find, watching every YouTube video I could, searching on all these blog posts. The cool news is you're going to leave this video, provided you pay attention and you're serious, and lean in close with a next step. Okay, you're actually going to have a formula to follow. Isn't that exciting? I'm not going to give you a bunch of nonsense and fluff and 15 million steps for you to follow, because if you're like most folks, chances are you've never really had that much success online before. The cool thing about this is it works, it's legit. My wife and I have been able to do this for years, and we have 4 small kids, so we need something that actually works, right? We have a house payment and cars, that kind of a thing, so we need something that works and that we can do in our spare time. So lean in close and pay attention. I'm about to share with you how you too can maybe do this, and you'll see what I mean in a minute. So I want to share with you what it was like when I got started and why that's important to you right now. I also want to share with you the questions you should be asking. Okay, not that you haven't been asking the right questions all along, but chances are if you're on this video, your goals might not be clear enough. That's something you really got to get clear on. Why? Why do you want to earn extra cash? What specifically? I mean, like an exact number. And why must you succeed at it right now? I mean, your why should be so big right now that it's almost got you brought to tears. That if you don't succeed at this, you'll be a nervous wreck, an emotional wreck for the rest of your life. Now, that's kind of harsh, but it needs to be serious. You see, I get emails every single day, sometimes like hundreds of emails from people. Now, I know this would never be you because you're serious and you're motivated, but from people that think that I'm just going to write them a check and give them cash. But I don't believe in that. I believe in equipping you with the skills you need to go out and succeed whether I'm in the picture or not. Yes, you're going to have to learn some new things. Yes, you're going to be required to work. You can't just sit on your couch with your remote in your hand eating bonbons, watching reruns on Netflix and Fox News, hoping that something's going to change. That's the definition of insanity. Doing the same thing over and over and over and over and expecting different results. And that's where I was at. When I started, I had been doing all of the wrong things. I thought they were the right things. I thought that I was kicking the can forward and learning, but I wasn't ever taking action on anything I was learning. So in order to do this, you've got to be deadly serious. You got to have a big why. You got to know exactly why you're doing this and why you need to succeed. Number 2, you got to be willing to go out and do it. If you don't do that, you're not coachable. I have people tell me all the time, I'm coachable. I'm coachable. And I tell them to do something, and then they don't do it. It's too hard. I don't want to do this. Well, the reason you don't want to do it is because you don't have a big enough why. If you are a tire kicker and a time waster, you might as well close this video right now. But if you're someone that's hardworking and just like I was in the beginning, just wanted something, a step-by-step system you could follow that would work and that would generate a paycheck so that you could go out and do what you want to do with your life, I encourage you to lean in a little bit closer. And you might say, Jacob, that's kind of harsh, man. But here's the thing. The more people that aren't serious that I don't spend my time with, that frees me up to spend more time with you, the people that are serious. Does that make sense? And eventually, if someone gets more serious, they'll remember my name, they'll remember my videos, they'll come back, they'll find me, because they're not going to be in any better position. They'll probably be worse off in the next year, the next 2 years, the next 3, 4, 5 years. They'll come back to me when they are in fact serious. But if you right now are serious, I want to give you your next step. But before I do that, I want to share with you the questions you should be asking. Okay? There are 101 ways online to generate income. What you need to ask yourself is, does it work and can I do it? Does it work and can I do it? You could go out and sell items. You could purchase items from rummage sales and flip them and sell them. You could rent out your house. You could become an Uber driver. You could start a Shopify store. You could sell stuff on eBay. You could try drop shipping. All of those work, but you see, I wasn't willing to do any of that. I tried many of those things and poured my guts and my heart and my spirit into it. And it just did not work, because a lot of those things, it's going to take you 1,000 hours to master that skill. Okay? 1,000 hours to master it. Minimum. It's usually about 10,000 hours. Okay? It's also going to take you close to $1,000 to $10,000 to start turning a consistent profit. Okay? It's also going to eat up 8 to 14 hours of your day. I know guys and ladies on the internet that spend 8 to 14 hours a day just trying to make it work online. If you're spending 8 to 14 hours a day trying to make it work online, you, my friend, are working too hard. I was not willing to do that. I simply wasn't. I have a wife. I have a family. We school our kids online. So I needed a way that I could be there for my kids, that I could be there for my wife, and still generate an income without slaving away at a traditional job. Now, if you have a job, I'm not ragging on your job. Jobs are great, but they never give you time freedom. They don't. You're either chained to your job or you're not making enough money at your job. Okay? Period. Doesn't matter what you are. I have an anesthesiologist on our team, and the guy was time broke, made tons of money, but had no time to go out and do what he wanted to do. If that's you, you might want to ask yourself, is this really what I want to do with the rest of my life? Or do I want to pursue a better way? Cool thing about what my wife and I do is you can do it in as little as 1 to 2 hours a day. But if you invest more time into it, obviously you'll reap more rewards, if that makes sense. So you might be asking yourself, Jacob, okay, does it work? Can I do it? Does it work? Can I do it? Yes, it works, okay? We've been doing this for years. The program we work with has been around for 12 years. We've helped people all across the globe do this. Yes, it works. Can I do it? Yes, if you're willing to work hard for at least 1 to 2 hours a day and you have a phone or a laptop with internet access. If you feel you meet those requirements, I've put a link in the description below. Go ahead and click that link. Now, this isn't something you can just get started on your own. We actually have to interview you and make sure that you qualify to work with us. Remember what I said earlier about working with only serious people so that I can devote my time to helping them develop the skills and succeed? If that's you, you got to make sure you ace your interview. It'll be a short interview, but there is a pre-screening process. So if you're serious, click that link now, go through the pre-screening process, and if you do in fact qualify to work with us, we'll pop on the phone, we'll walk you through your next steps, we'll help you hit your income goals, and just imagine for a moment that this is the answer you've been looking for. I mean, this video is a lot different than anything you've ever watched, isn't it? Click that link now, go through the pre-screening process, and I look forward to helping you hit your goals and dreams this year. All right, awesome, that's it. Click the link in the description to keep moving forward. Go through the pre-screening process, and while you're thinking about doing that, here's some video footage of us traveling the world as a family. Like I said, it's super cool because as long as we have internet access, we can work remotely. So go ahead and go through that pre-screening process after you click the link and pay attention to this video, and I hope to see you, my friend, on the beaches of the world with us. Always right, always right.